I'm just going to do a quick tutorial for uh, the work for week 9, day 3. Hopefully, this helps. The title here is Useful Charts. And again, it's being marked because um, you can do the simple things here to just get credit for using graphic text, understanding conventions of graphic text, those pieces. Um, so this is the document. There are two parts, two questions. The first one is just another refresher. We're going back to the Romeo and Juliet story. In this piece of the story, you have Romeo visiting and essentially creeping Juliet. She doesn't know that he's hopped the fence of her villa and um, is visiting her while she's out on her balcony saying, "Oh, I wish you weren't, I wish your name wasn't Montague. We could actually be in love." And she's lamenting that, and he's hearing that and basically watching her, stalking her. So, what we've done is we've taken a list of things that he needs to do and work on. This is his to-do list. He visits her. He actually, in that visit, when he's stalking her, he hears her say, "Please love me." And so he finally speaks up and says, "Yo, I'm stalking you. I'm over here." And they do kiss and share vows and decide actually to get married. So this is his to-do list. And what you're going to do is use the bullet journal format for organization to and use this key here for bullet journaling to organize Romeo's life, to do his to-do list. Main reason why we use these things is for organization, help with memory. It changes you from using being unorganized to being much more task oriented and growth mindset. There's a layer of wanting to learn when you do this. The downside is that if you spend so much time organizing, you don't actually get anything done. So there's some plus and minus here. But the way to do this assignment is, instead of a bullet like this, what you're going to do is use the key and recognize that seeing Juliet again is a task. So you need to use a box there instead of a dash. So you go to Insert, you scroll down to Special Characters. Under Special Characters, just check that it's a symbol and not like emoji or something else. Instead of arrows, go down to Geometric Shapes. And you can find about halfway down, not even, a variety of boxes, rectangles, etc. It punches it in, and let's take a look at the two that we just inserted. Most people will probably opt for the taller one. So that's your box, and there's the event. Now, if we scroll down again, look at the key, you can see that there's a different color code for different types of activities. So some are health, some are family, friends, appointments, or based on urgencies. What's interesting here, you have appointment and appointment. But I think the idea here being that it's an urgent something if it's in red. If something's in blue, it's personal. And most people, when they look at this, they go, visit Julia again, that's personal, or family friend. It kind of doesn't matter. But there you go. So it's highlighted in blue and so on. So get married. Most people would consider that an event. Consider that an event. Actually, I should make sure before get married. I'm going to make sure that it's not in blue there. So an appointment is a triangle. So let's look, is it an event or appointment? Let's go event. So again, you go Insert, Special Characters. Being able to do and use special characters is definitely important. So okay, getting married, that's an event, and let's call that a appointment. No, maybe friends and family. Seems like something you do with your friends and family. So, oh my goodness. So the color is purple, or off purple. Highlight, and so on. This task not designed to hurt anybody's head. The idea here is pretty straightforward, but it's teaching you a number of elements: organization, being able to translate two pieces of criteria to a set list. Again, not challenging, but also important to make sure that you are capable of doing these things for other tasks. The next one is look at the following diagram. The idea here is you have high impact, very high impact activity. If something is going to make a big difference, it's high impact. This wave or this side here shows the impact in the matrix, and this part of the matrix shows effort. So how hard the task is to do. So again, these are all tasks, and the idea here is you're going to list 5 chores that you could do in your own home, then make your own impact versus effort matrix based on this chart. Use auto draw program to insert the images. Now, auto draw program is a pretty slick little tool. Essentially, what you're doing with the auto draw program, it will come up as a Google search, just the word auto draw. And you can either link it through the AI experiments or directly through here. And essentially what happens is you go to auto draw, you can click start over. You want to click on the auto draw option here, and just as a sample chore, I'm going to say feeding my dog. So I'm going to draw a terrible dog. It's very rough, but very rough. But if I draw a dog, okay, woof, woof. Oh, we'll get some ears on this dog. Give the dog a back and more legs. There we go. Essentially, what happens is Google sees what I'm doing. It thinks I'm doing a horse, but it gives me a dog as well. A couple of different dogs to choose from. There's a dog. And what I would do now is I would take this dog and I just changed it a little bit. Don't have to. And I would click on it and I would copy the image back to this chart here. This chart here is currently in that format. So I'm gonna just add this underneath, and then I'm gonna change my grid. I'm gonna change this matrix here to I'm gonna copy it, move it down, and I'm gonna change it into a drawing. And what happens when I change it into a drawing and I insert the drawing, I can layer my own drawings, my own auto drawings of the chores on top. So save and close. And then I go back. Oh, is it above? Where did my drawing of my dog go? Oh, let's go back and get it again. So take this. Oh yeah, there we go. So I'm going to copy my image. I'm going to take it back to the chart. Double click on that chart because it's a drawing, and then I can layer on top. Oops. Layer on top my other one. Did I not? I did. Sorry. I thought I copied this. Copy. And then go back here, and I'm going to paste that on top. And notice I can change the size and stuff of this one to fit into the grid. You may have a little bit of trickiness with sizing. Not a big deal. I'm not marking sizing, but just, you can shrink it and insert it in your drawing. And then, so feeding the dog, it's an easy thing.